Good afternoon, YouTube crypto enthusiasts and friends. I'm going to be bringing 3 different cryptocurrencies that are currently under 1 cent. The first one is CKB, Nervos Network. And I'm going to give a little bit of a tour on each one, as you can see, that you can research it yourself. But what I'm going to do is inside the description box, I'm going to give you the websites to be able to research it yourself. This one right here is all about making use of decentralized apps and enabling you to create your own EVM sidechain, which is a Ethereum virtual machine, which it runs the whole show on a lot of things that a lot of people don't talk about when it comes to just wanting prices. But this isn't financial advice, but I'm going to try to give some advice for something that's not going to tank because it's so low of a price, and it has a future because it's actually a decent project. But number one is going to be Nervos. That's CKB. And the current pricing is 0.004328, which is just under 1/2 cent. So here we go with the second one. This one's going to be a very, very popular one that's been rocketing up and down, and it's all drugged by Bitcoin, unfortunately. But this is also a payment network. It's called ZBAC. I've talked about it a few days ago on my other videos that I dropped, which I told everybody this should have a good future, and then all of a sudden it shot up, and I had no idea it was going to do it. But it's built on Solana, which is something that's got a lot of people's attentions also. But this one right here, I can highly recommend, under a penny, of course. At the current time is 0.00508, which is just a tiny bit above 1/2 cent. And for the third, we're going to go with this cute little guy here. This is Flocky. Overseas in the UK and the EU, this little sucker has a debit card, which caught my attention. Now, when it comes to these types of coins, it's a meme, supposedly, but this meme has a true ecosystem behind it. And of course, at the price, and this one is well under a penny, at 0.0008912, which is extremely low, under a cent. It has its own positives, which is finance. It has its negative of being a gambling coin, close quotes, open quotes, memes. Every coin in this space has its ups and downs. It has its positives and negatives, of course, but you have to find the ones that have the more up value. And with everything that this site shows, it has a whole lot of up. Now, in the description box, I'm going to have everything listed that I've talked about. Give you all I can to bring the best information I can, to not try to be like every other YouTuber that wants to promise these high returns with short amount of time, which is virtually impossible to do. But they do it anyway, and they get lots of clicks. And a part of me goes, yeah, maybe I should do that, but no, I can't do it because that would be straight up lying to everybody that would watch my content. The main coins that I'm interested in for myself are the ones that you would call staking, where you hold, you draw interest, you get paid out every so often, and you can cash out, unlock your coins, and get it, and if you really have to have it. But in my previous videos, I have the ones that I do that particularly for. But I hope everybody has a good day. I wanted to drop something that would hopefully boost your confidence if you hold. These coins are at a certain point to where they're so low, your risk is really minimal because it can't drop that much lower. But if you pay attention to Bitcoin and all the mess that it causes, it's not your fault for what you hold. Everything, I'm not going to say everything. Let me go ahead and say this. large amounts. 85% of these coins are functioning off of Bitcoin's total value in the market. When it goes down $3,000, everything can go down 17-18% of your portfolio, and it really, really sucks. It really does. But I'm trying to help mitigate that and try to teach people how to hold the right ones at the certain prices to have your better outcomes, especially long term. But thank you for watching. I hope this really helps somebody. But be careful on the content you watch with others, because they're gonna promise stuff that doesn't happen, and then whenever it doesn't happen, they don't come back and apologize. And I've even left comments in a few of them like, "Where's the apology?" Because your timing is terrible. But anyway, hopefully this helps, and y'all have a great Tuesday afternoon.